For Anatomy of a Scene, I chose one of my favorite movies, 500 Days of Summer. The scene is titled Expectations versus Reality, where the protagonist Tom visits his ex-girlfriend Summer's apartment for a party. In this segment of the film, we are shown Tom's biggest flaw as a character. His laziness and complacency in life make it impossible for him to meet his high expectations, setting up his character development for later on. We see this mainly in the difference in Tom's body language in both expectations and reality. We see expectations begin with Tom already at the end of the hall, and he begins climbing the stairs 2 at a time. We see Tom is excited and confident to see Summer based on his body language. In the reality scene, Tom is much more somber and has to walk down the entire hall. We see him take the stairs 1 at a time and slowly advance up to Summer. It takes him much longer to climb the stairs, and director Mark Webb is showing us that Tom has lofty expectations, but doesn't focus on the actual hard work to get there. When faced with said work, he gives the lowest possible effort. In Tom's expectations scenario, Summer greets him with a kiss and some conversation at the door. He is a happier, more idealistic version of himself. In reality, Tom's gift isn't as well received either, and he expects her to show him a lot more physical affection than she does in the reality scenario. Tom had gone to school to become an architect, and we are shown throughout the film that he is creative and has an active imagination. However, that dream fell by the wayside.
So Tom, what is it that you do?
I write greeting cards.
Tom could be a really great architect if he wanted to be.
That's unusual. I mean, what made you go from one to the other?
I guess I just figured, why make something disposable, like a building, when you can make something that lasts forever, like a greeting card?
Tom's sarcastic retort to the question of why he works at a greeting card company is the single most telling line of dialogue here. It cuts deep for him, a stark contrast from the pleasant conversation he expected. He notices Summer's sadness, and his body language becomes even less confident, and he drinks alone looking at the skyline, thinking about the comment made earlier, knowing he could create something beautiful within the city. In expectations, Summer leaves the other guests and gives Tom all the attention he desires. In harsh reality, he looks on regretfully as she socializes without him. Reality now completely takes over expectations, shutting out Tom's expectation of him and Summer kissing. Due to the development of the scene, Tom goes on to quit his job and begin to follow his dream of architecture. 500 Days of Summer has a lot of amazing character scenes, but Tom's laziness and complacency in his life was a big factor as to why Summer left him, and it is best shown in this scene, one of my favorites.